Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. It's Sunday. Sunday. I don't really, I never know what I'm on about. Today probably less so than most because I'm very tired. I didn't sleep well again. So, quite tired. Part of me feels like napping, but it is not a good time to nap. So, I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna record instead of napping. And I'm not gonna nap after I record either. I'm gonna just stay up as best I can. I doubt I'm gonna make it all the way until like 7. That's my goal. Make it till like 7 p.m. Hello, Dina. Sorry to bother you, but I'm hoping you can help me with something. First impressions are important. I'll make the right first impression with a greeting as old as mine. It's no idea to say hello. I can think of many ways to say hello. I mean, you are saying konnichiwa, which is, you know, I think it's... I think that's good morning. I can't remember this stuff at the moment. Oh no, I just know konbanwa is good, hello, but in the evening. Oh, it's gonna bother me now. Oh well. Let's see here. You know what? You're getting hoi. You're gonna go Temmie. Try to hoi. What do you think? It's perfect. Hoi. You know what they say? Change your greeting, change your life. This is very exciting. I know Costello passed us, but Margie's right here, and Margie's infinitely more important. At least to me. It's in your mind. Let's talk. I'm having this intense craving for fruit lately. It's like my body's just desperate for it. Could you do me a favor and get me a piece of fruit? Any kind's fine with me. No problem. There's a peach literally already on the ground. Like, not far this way. If that tree wasn't there, you literally wouldn't even have left the screen. Please take this. Take it. Take it. You need the fruit. Eat. You're dying. You're not actually. Fruit's tasty, and sometimes you just crave fruit. That's just how it is, because fruit's pretty tasty. It's like totes tasty. I don't know why I started saying totes. I'm stopping right now. Please let me give me my pastel striped tea as a gesture of thanks. I would laugh if, like, O'Hare immediately was like, oh my god, I need that shirt. Alright, O'Hare, let's talk. Looking good as always, amigo. Something up? Let's go chat. Look at these clothes. Yeah, I know. I know, I wish I would have replaced them ages ago. Now you're wearing them. Really, if I take the buckle, it's good to get the blood pumping early in the day, baby. Gonna help you with slightest. It was seem to be good if you out your bliss today. So we could really get some bro bonding done. How about it? What time? That is 45 minutes from now. It doesn't work for me, Chief. Just for some other time, maybe. Not that I might not still be recording 45 minutes from now, but I don't want to have to remember I've got a visit 45 minutes from now. I'm doing good to remember anything at the moment because my brain ain't working the best. Also, the weird feeling with my ear has come back, and I don't get it. It's weird. Like, because I feel like it's an issue with my eardrum specifically. And I say this because, like, even like right now, the only times I'm feeling it as I'm recording is those brief moments when the music is just kind of not there. Like, while the music is actively playing and making noise, it's fine. I don't feel it at all. But when there's basically no noise going on, that's when it starts going all haywire. And I don't get it. It's strange. And I can't call a Ghostbuster about this, even though there is something strange going on in the neighborhood of my ear. The Ghostbusters don't handle that small of things. Plus, I mean, if there is a ghost living in there, I think I should just let him stay in there. I mean, it is free real estate and all. I don't know what I'm on about today. I'm literally just yapping because I can. Like, it's just what I'm doing. I am thinking just to, like, attempt to keep myself awake and also still do things today. But I think I'm going to try and really, like, just sit down and finish Pokemon ZA. Zzz. Snort. What's going on? Oh, hi there, Steph. I almost fell asleep just standing here. You did fall asleep. I am kind of expecting at some point to wake up with my head on my desk. Like, that's just what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting to pull up Penelope right there. Oh, I'm yawning so much, I apologize. I don't want to be yawning. Make it stop. Poppy, make my yawning stop. Hit me with the net. Hey, students anymore. Just make me want to dance. Nutty, what can I do for you? What's latest? Turn my net around so I see a bug I can react more quickly. Now I just have to find some. You do that. I think I've caught all the current bugs that I can. I do want to say, I'll probably make an effort for catching a tarantula, but I don't think I'm gonna actually manage it. Once they're around, if they're already around, I don't want to know. I know they're around during the summer, at least I'm pretty sure they are. So that might be... No, I'm pretty sure they're around in the summer. It's not summer yet. I don't want to fear the nights yet. I'm planning through the summer. Barbara! This is Fluff. Huh? Oh, Muffin. Didn't you wake me up earlier? This is embarrassing. Oh, but I just got here. How could I have woken you up earlier? Was that there when I went in? Am I the blindest man? I'm wearing glasses and everything. Okay, well there's the final fossil. God, if I could stop yawning, that would be great. That would just be freaking amazing. I'm literally drinking coffee. I shouldn't be yawning. Bad luck day. Man, my brain just immediately went to, man, my birthday's pretty soon, ain't it? I don't know exactly how I'm gonna, like, do stuff around my birthday. I know I want to do a stream on my birthday. Just to, like, do it. Don't even know what I'll stream at this point. But, something. Yep. Joan! Alright, girl. What's the damage this week? But I also want to, like... Okay, 101. I can do that. So I'll need 101,000 if I want to just buy 1,000 turnips. Which I might just do, just 1,000. But 2,000 would also be a pretty good amount. Oh, jeez. Like, I also want to, like... The real morning of my birthday. So my 20, would it be, I don't know when it would be. Whatever that is. Like, the AM of the 21st. Which, for me, will be the night of another day. I kind of want to, like, wander down to a supermarket near where I live and buy myself, like, a slice of cake and, like, just go sit at the park and enjoy it. So I did that last year, and it was surprisingly comfy. Like, I know to some people that might sound like a little sad, but like it was surprisingly like comfy and cozy to just kind of go chill on my own for a bit. So I'll probably see about doing that again. Plus, when I was cleaning my my desk off, like my old computer desk, right? These guys don't have until 10. Neither do the Able Sisters. Well, that's like 6 minutes from now. That's fine. When I was cleaning that off, I ended up finding a gift card to a local game store around here that I might finally use. I've only had it for like 2 years. Possibly more, actually. I think it's actually more. Yeah, I think that one's like 3 or 4 years. I have multiple of those around here. I just don't know where they all are. I know they're all 25 bucks. So like if I found them all, I've got like 3, 4 of them. So it'd be like 75 to 100 bucks to spend on stuff, which would be pretty neat, assuming they'd let me use multiple of them all in one go. But at the very least, just the 25 will be probably more than enough. I won't even know exactly what I'll get until I get there, because they just carry a bunch of stuff, and their stock is always changing, so it's pretty neat. But yeah, I'm feeling 2,000 turnips. I'm gonna take a risk this week. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, you know, we're gearing up into, you know, into birthday week. That means I gotta have the birthday boy luck. That's how it works. Ignore that today I am having a bad luck day. Just ignore that part and focus entirely on... would this be enough? It's 101. So it'd be 101,000 for 1,000, 202,000. Yeah, okay, this will be enough. I'll have 12,000 left over. Like that's it's just how it works. Joan, give me 1,000 turnips. I'm buying. I don't even know if I can actually hold 1,000 where I've got the shirt with me. Yay, I could actually hold. Hooray! I really need to just start leaving, like, my slingshot at home. Like, I don't need it all the time. The wetsuit, at least, like, if I ever feel like going diving, I can just dig it out. But, like, I've basically gotten everything balloon already. So, I don't really need the slingshot anymore. Especially where we've already gone past, like, Easter. So... yeah. I also might play through, like, Pokemon X or Y. It just hit me of, like, I kind of want to do that. Or I could play XD Gale of Darkness. I could just do that on my Switch, which I have just left on. Because my goal for today... because one of my daily things for fitness boxing was to do a rush combo, but my daily workout in of itself, like, was exhausting, So I was like, you know what, I'll just do that later, and then I can use that as a way of like getting my blood pumping again later in the day. Which honestly might be probably about the best way to go about it, because like I'll be exercising twice in one day instead of just doing it once, which will, you know, be probably pretty nice. More exercise is surely better, right? I know I just need to like really be careful I don't like overdo it, because I have this really bad habit when it comes to exercising where like if I don't push myself as hard as I possibly can, I'll feel like I'm not doing enough. Oh. New bug. A Raja Brook butterfly. It's worth about as much as royalty. Is it? Alright, so we can get a gauge of how much royalty is worth. I may as well catch this fish too. Cast. Tadpole. Did I just see Pinky's lights? Come on. No. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm a crazy box. They have some rare plate armor. I mean, I'd expect that to be in the Able Sisters, not... I know what they mean by it. It's a big suit of armor. But, like, given you can buy other armor, you would expect that to be, like, clothes. Not, you know. Oh, if I could stop yawning, that would be amazing. That was plate armor. It's incredibly rare. I don't really want it. But yeah, basically all I've done today so far is I've played a little more Sins of a Solar Empire. Like, that's been about it. Which... I suppose with the Eve mod I've been playing, I've noticed the NPCs unintentionally doing something that's kind of smart, but also really stupid. Welcome. Smart chat. It's nice of you to pay us a visit. Sunday too. What? Me? I'm happiest you're at work, don't you know? Also get to chit-chat with our customers sometimes. That is very fair. So, in Sins of New Eden, there will be like little pirate bases around the place. These aren't like the main pirate base with like in Sins of New Eden, it's the Sanchez who send out like attack waves every now and again towards various people, you know, various players kind of thing. This is like basically like little shipyards, and if you attack them, pirates will spawn. And you basically need to clear those out to generally claim the planet that they're around, unless they're not around the planet, in which case you can just take the stuff in whatever system that is, and it's yours now. Well, these little pirate stations respond to what you're attacking them with equal force. So, if you attack them with subcapitals, they respond with subcapitals. No matter how many subcapitals you have, they will only respond with subcapitals. The number of them increases the more things you have, but it'll still only be subcapitals. If you go at them with capitals, on the other hand, they'll respond in kind. So, like, you could, for instance, like the NPCs do, attack one of these stations with a bunch of subcapitals and a freighter. This causes the response from the pirates to include capital ships, generally carriers, dreadnoughts. But if you fight them for a while, they might spawn in titans, super carriers. Basically meaning, if you throw a couple freighters at them, as well as like a handful of frigates to just keep aggressing them, eventually you can build up quite the sizable pirate force on your borders that anyone attacking you then has to go through to get to you. And that is simultaneously really clever, but also really stupid, because it means that they're also trapping themselves. Because they have to fight their way through that to leave as well. Like, it's a bit of a yin and yang going on. Bit of give and take. Like, I had thought about trying to use the NPCs strategically like that before, but like, I could never think of a way to do it that wasn't like going to risk something valuable, because I keep forgetting about the freighters. And it's not that like freighters are bad, they have a purpose, it's just I tend to only build like one, and it tends to live in whatever system I have my main like fleet production happening in. And that's because the freighters have an ability that basically just auto replenishes drones and fighters of anything within their radius. So what you do is you basically set a freighter as a fleet commander in whatever system you're building all your ships in. And then as they build, they all automatically join that freighter's fleet, they all conglomerate around it, and then they instantly get their drones or fighters, which gets them into the actual fight a lot sooner, especially for carriers. Because fighters take forever to build, and they have no other weaponry. They are literally just, their fighter damage for their damage output. So you kind of need to get their fighters. It's be a bit of a problem, not gonna lie. But that's where the freighter comes in. I never thought to really ever try to use a freighter offensively. Because, like, freighters are defenseless. They're freighters. They're giant cargo containers with engines. Like, they don't have any defenses. They're just kind of a thing that exists. But like, it is definitely a thing that you can do. It's also rather funny talking with somebody who plays a decent bit of unmodded or other mods with Sins, and like hearing them be like, oh man, like when I was telling them about it, they're like, man, that NPC's just like boxing themselves in. You never want to be in that position. It's like, that really doesn't matter that much with Sins of New Eden, because put enough resources into it, a single system can be granting you a crap load of resources. Because of just how that mod works. You get a big enough mining fleet at all of your little ore belts in your system, and yeah, you're good. You are just good. You'll be making more resources than you're expending, probably. Which is pretty handy. I can totally remember how this song goes. kind of want to see about at some point, like, maybe, like, streaming some, like, Sins of New Eden. The only thing I run into is I know, like, Sins veterans are gonna show up, and one, be probably kind of judgy, and two, there's gonna be people showing up like, hey, let's play a match, and it's like, I'm sorry, these matches take too long. I don't want to commit to that. Like, at least on the maps I play on, like, and not just rushing the NPCs, which I could probably pretty easily still do with Sins of New Eden. But the maps I play on, I'm looking at like 8 to 16 hours easily. Oftentimes more than that. So like, that's a lot of time to commit to playing a game with a stranger. Honestly, I think probably even my biggest issue with Sins of New Eden is I really want to change the fits around on some of these ships. Like, I wasn't even paying attention. Where'd the fish go? There was a fish. It's gone now. Okay. But, the Apocalypse. It's an Amarian battleship. 8 lasers. Pretty nice. In-game, it has a small bonus to its damage now, which is pretty nice. It also has a bonus to reduce the energy cost of its lasers, because otherwise it would run out of cap pretty quickly. Cap being capacitor, being battery. It would drain its battery pretty quickly. And it also gets quite a substantial bonus to range, to the point where most people flying the Apocalypse just fit it with pulse lasers, the short-range laser weapon, because it's really not short range on the Apocalypse. Like, with its longer range ammo, it can pretty comfortably reach out to like 80 kilometers, which is pretty far when you consider most other battleships with their short range weapons are still limited to like 26 to 36 kilometers on their long range ammos. Like, you know, it's a good long range. What they went with for Sins of New Eden was a beam laser fit for the Apocalypse, and not a very good one. Like, there are some beam laser fits that aren't bad. They're predominantly used for fleet compositions where your whole game plan is to just alpha the other ships off the field. Because beam lasers are much longer range, voice crack, much longer range, but much higher alpha strike per, like, volley with a much slower rate of fire. So, like, their DPS is really bad, but their alpha strike is pretty okay. Like, that's the whole point of them, using beams, but while you could probably do that in Sins if you were to micromanage your fleet, it's still a real pain in the butt. So, I'd rather them just be fit with pulse lasers and just have pretty decent range. It'd be really nice. Especially because, like, it's one of my favorite hulls. I mean, I prefer the Paladin, which is the Tech 2 variant of the Apocalypse, but, you know, very, very similar. It's just the Paladin has a different color scheme that I just feel looks a lot better. Also, good lord, my eyes are getting very heavy. I think that's gonna be my sign to wrap things up. I mean, I'm just yapping about things that you guys probably don't care about in the slightest. So that's gonna be it for today. I thank you all very much for watching. And again, I know I've got that birthday boy luck, so I know turnips are gonna go amazing this week. It's just how it's gonna be. So with that, I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow, where hopefully I will not be this tired. See you all then.